Let's go.
It's Big Frank in the morning, Jay Cherie keeping it going. We got them hot topics, local news, and BGC flowing. We got Big Kev on the air, Dark Knight flying in here. It's Fire 716 and we rocking it. Hey.
16, your boy Big Frank. You're locked into Big Frank in the morning. What it is, we late, but we here. Okay, we was gone, but we back. Right. We like cook crack in the back of the Cadillac, smoking sprack. Okay, it's Friday morning. For those who don't know, I do like rap battles. Locked in with me, my homegirl Jay Cherie, Kev on there, D Money Mac.
Yeah.
It's Friday. It's we moving.
Right.
We're here.
We here. We grooving.
Y'all ain't heard from me.
Listen, how was your?
For real.
Yeah. How was your yesterday and before? And your day before that?
Yes.
What was weird? What was weird that you couldn't make it Wednesday? Was Jay Cherie was the fact that I played an episode where you weren't here because you had to go to the dentist. I was just like, look, what are the odds? But that was the earliest video I had.
It's okay because I actually did go to the dentist again this week. So.
My Lord,
it worked out. It worked out if you didn't know. Just it happened. We're out here.
Listen, how's your week been? What's been happening in your world? What's going on? What it is? What's up? Piggy Piper picked the packer.
I hate to be a Debbie Downer.
Oh, Debbie.
I know, right?
Damn, Debbie.
No, I had a rough week personally in my personal life. Just not feeling that good. Yeah, that's about it. Other than that, I'm excited about the new studio. I can't wait to see some more of the changes that you guys made. And and then I'm here.
Yeah, welcome.
Good morning, Julian.
Julian, good morning, King. Yes. Jay Cherie, how was your week?
I'm grateful for the opportunity to pursue my education. Grateful. But I currently hate school right now. I was telling this to Sharita. I said, I don't hate my program. The disrespectful teachers is my problem. To sit there and anticipate a grown person reading 18 chapters along with doing all this schoolwork and it's got to be done by a certain date, your expectations are unrealistic and you need to really seek the Lord. Like for me, everybody in my class is an adult learner. I'm the oldest in my class, but like, I can't stand you. I really can't. This is brother-sister relationships, but like some people are in their 30s, some people are in their late 20s, and then there's me, the outlier. But it's like all of us got jobs. Some of them got jobs and kids and spouses, and we like, why? When the book is 24 chapters. Why we gotta read 18? Ma'am, if you're watching, I'm not reading it. What I did was I scanned through, picked out some points, and did my discussion questions. Like I'm at that place right now where you tired of school and you just ready for the semester to be over. And then understand and know that it's not gonna end because you have summer session. Like yeah. So
nobody told you to be so smart and intelligent.
No, New York State told me. No, New York State told me you need a master's degree to be a therapist. And I said, you guys are full of crap, but I'm going to do it because this is what I'm called to. But yeah, it was just very long. And then understanding that my life consists of 12 to 16-hour days and having to be okay with that. And then prayer yesterday was wonderful. But around minute 12, I was like, God, please just hurry.
Not minute 12.
God, let them get everything they need.
I ain't gonna lie to you. That's how I be feeling. As soon as that prayer starts going over the 60 seconds, I wrap it up.
Not 60 seconds. As soon as I said, it's no shade to the person who prayed. When I knew they was praying, I said, oh, it's about to be deliverance during this prayer. I just knew it. And it was, and so I was just like, okay.
When people go missing, they
I love praying, love, all that.
And then I wanted to make sure, my people's was covered. So I was like, I'm not gonna see my house till midnight, and I did not.
Yeah,
so y'all didn't like that.
Better than 4 o'clock. Better than 3 o'clock.
Oh,
make sure she got something.
Got you.
But yeah,
Kevin.
He's barely here.
He's not blazed, y'all. He's sleepy.
He's not a flame. He is unrested.
Listen.
Yeah.
5 o'clock
5 o'clock.
on alone.
In
I was asleep.
hell.
Didn't do no good. Cause I'm up now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Good morning, y'all.
It was funny because I was
Sizzling
like,
sounds of
I called Kevin at
Savage
6:50.
Cat.
I was like, I'm on my way. He like, okay.
Yo.
7:10. Kevin. My bad, Jess. I fell asleep. Nigga. Click.
But as long as you know, because you got to call.
Listen.
Another 5 minutes. I'm like, if Kevin don't come out this house in 5 minutes, I'm
But see,
dusting him.
nah, Jess been if I didn't answer the first time, she wouldn't have put up.
No, I call you. I give you 2 courtesy calls
Facts.
in a text.
And
If you don't
she-
respond to the 2 courtesy calls in the text, I
I'll be
dust
like,
you.
dang.
No,
But
Yeah.
you should have been up. In my mind, you should have
This
been up.
morning.
Set your alarm for 6:30.
I could have got left.
No, but and I would have been like, I understood. So for those who don't know, we're in the process of moving, and my week has been painting, taping, plasticking, plastering, scraping, cleaning, destroying, wallpapering, dismantling. It's really been a day of Bob the Builder, a week of Bob the Builder. My days have been long. They start, and then they fit, just like that. Because you're like, oh, Frank, where did you sleep? Huh? Work. Okay,
Right.
They paid me for those 4 hours of whatever. So, but the week has been very heavy, very hectic. It's not over yet. A few more days of more aggressiveness. Then after that is light, consistent work. But we around to a place, y'all, and that's what I've been doing. I ain't seen my kids. I ain't seen my kids.
Why do you have the R. Kelly Gail King?
No, so I seen my son recently because I had to use him to transition, pick up, drop off, pick up, drop off. I see my kids online. That's how crazy it's been this week, and hey, it's well worth it.
Valid.
It's worth it. It's worth it. The space is refreshed. We just got to do a few more wall building situations and rug painting. Like I might just drift away from radio today. Where you go? To let it in. It's going down, y'all. Fire 716. We get back. About to get into Big Girl Chronicles. Tag a neighbor, tag a friend, tell a neighbor, say what's up. It's Big Frank in the morning. We'll be right back on Fire 716. Big Frank in the morning. Are you ready to launch your business, but you don't know where to begin? Join the Iberio Business Center online program, which serves the Finger Lakes in Rochester, New York. The business course is offered in both English and in Spanish. Take advantage of the different speakers and their expertise throughout this course. The online program includes a pitch competition, which will assist you with funding for your business. For more information, visit Iberio.org or call 716-418-4782. Big Frank in the morning on Fire 716. What's up? What's up, fam? It's Frank.
And Tyra, tune in to Keeping the Fire.
Every Thursday at 6 p.m. right here on Fire 716.
Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Dante Miles, aka D Belly, aka your city councilman. I'm here at Fire 716 Radio, and I'm asking you to tune in on Thursdays at 11 on our show, The Vault. We're going to be having some conversations that's super relevant, but very important. And sometimes it may be a little uncomfortable, but we're going to make sure that we get our voices out. Come tune in on Thursdays at 11 a.m. and make sure you download the Fire 716 app. See you then.
This is DMP Speaks coming to you. I am a board certified Christian counselor. I'm also a life coach. I am a family restoration specialist. I help build, rebuild, and grow your family. Maybe you having some communication problems. Maybe you guys are just yelling and screaming and you guys are just not getting along. And if you want access to me for your 30-minute consultation call, follow me on all my social media platforms. TikTok, Facebook at DMP Speaks. And if you go to YouTube and Instagram, it's at I am DMP Speaks. Download Fire 716 and click the link.
Beautiful. Jay Sheree, it's on you.
What's good, everybody? You already know what time it is. It is Big Girl Chronicles, and on this very rainy Friday in Western New York, we're just happy it's not snow. I want to talk about being comfortable with decisions. So, I am a believer in the Lord Jesus Christ. So in this season of my life, I have definitely matured, but I posted on Facebook a couple of days ago. It's one thing to tell God your will be done and then be okay with his will actually being done. And presently, his will is actually being done. Where the places are uncomfortable, but I'm actually in a space of creating it. How often do we say things in good feelings? Or in, I'm gonna say this in faith, but then when it actually happens, we get really upset that it actually happened. Oh God, I would just love, to just take some time off, and then we get, sick. And it's not that God is inflicting sickness on us, is that we didn't understand how the rest may come. For me, I told God I just really wanted a break. I was just tired and I needed some time to just lay in his presence. And then a couple weeks after that, I dislocated my leg. And it wasn't saying that, oh, God planned for me to get injured. It was that what I put out there and what I wanted to manifest, I said it in one way, it had manifested in someplace else. And a lot of times we say stuff and we put stuff out there and then we're not pleased with the way that it comes back or the things that it hits us. We have to just get to the place where we're comfortable with the decisions that we make, and that sometimes it's going to be uncomfortable. Sometimes it's not going to come the way that you see it. Sometimes it's just not something that you may have said in a good moment and now it's manifested. Oh, I wish, that man would just go on and leave. And then he decides to divorce you. You have to be comfortable with the fact that sometimes what you say has life and can create, and it may not manifest in the way that you see it. So in this edition of Big Girl Chronicles, I'm just making you aware. First of all, watch what you say. But second of all, when you make that decision or when you decide to create that, be okay with that decision and don't blame nobody else.
That's a fact.
Because you're beautiful, you're intelligent, and you're graceful. And you big people, and that's all I got for you because I'm tired.
Because I'm tired. Oh, I was just gonna say I totally agree on that. I used to not used to because I still do this, but whenever I would have somebody that really was setting my soul on fire and not in a good way, like really peeing me off to the 10th power, I would get so mad that I would try to be nice. And I would pray for them and I would be like, Lord, bless them, whatever they're going through and stuff like that. And then I would get mad when all this good stuff starts happening. Like, Jesus, did you see the petty behind that? I was being facetious. But at the same time, and then I'll be sitting there thinking like, oh yeah, I prayed and I'm not saying that my prayers was the reason it happened, but I'm sure, me trying to bestow blessings on this person, that might have affected a little bit. So yeah, I definitely agree because I used to do I do it all the time. Like I'll get mad and just bless this person, and then they get blessed, and then I'm mad. Just sitting there like, why did I get blessed?
Good morning, Lakita, and happy birthday, sis, Lakita.
Oh, happy birthday.
No, I'm understanding. I'm starting to understand the authority that I carry, and some things I just don't need to create. And the last thing that I created that I shouldn't have, I'm not going to say I shouldn't have said it, but I'd have been like, God, however long you want me to be single. Man. Be single. And God was like, say less 10 years later. Like, it was just like, yo. But I said it in a place of my heart was like, because I just want to be submitted, because I don't want distractions. But I really felt God was like, oh, so I'm taking them. Because when I said that, I was legit talking, not dating, talking to 3 dudes. And all 3 of them disappeared. Like I don't know what happened. It was just like one person was like, I don't know if I carry the anointing and weight to date you. That was one. The other two just disappeared, ghost, like gone. I was like, so God, when I said the season of singleness, I didn't know this was gonna be a really long season. Can we bring this season?
This isn't getting a little lengthy, guys.
Like, can we bring this season to an end? Like, I don't know what time it is in heaven, but here it's been like a decade.
Listen,
Not God. God blocking. No, all right, no. Shut it all down.
I like not trying to be funny. When I first started, I was like, God, I'm gonna start dating. COVID hit, and I was like, "Yo, that's petty, Jesus! Like, you gave the world a disease to keep me from dating. Like, that's petty that's petty in your behaviors, Lord."
Valid. What you about to say, Dash?
Oh no, I was just gonna say that's when I was really wanting God to help me mentally with things I was going through and to learn how to be more disciplined and stuff like that. He took away all my friends. He took away
that sounds like death came in. Yeah, he took all my friends away.
They just took them away.
Yeah, valid. No,
like
nobody
they just dropped.
Just me by myself with the animals.
Literally, it was me up in my sky apartment because my apartment was 3-4 feet. You know what
stories.
Stories.
It was 3-4 feet.
Get it out. Y'all tiredness is affecting me. No.
Welcome to the group. Morning, Kim.
Good morning.
But yeah, like so it's just me. It was just and it was like COVID and all that stuff. So literally, I was just by myself in church.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Listen, because we have the power to create, and you talk to God, He will definitely all right.
Because when COVID hit, we started making stuff.
Valid.
I had the opposite effect. Everybody I know was dating during COVID. I'm like, so I ain't got no options, Jesus.
Well, because
I was locked in.
It was locked in.
No, I know people who was living in their separate apartments and they met their husbands during COVID because they was online swiping.
Hold on, I got you. Because I realized during COVID, okay, number one, I have the power to be just the most faithful person ever. Because I was dating my ex at the time, but he lived in Toronto and I lived here, and he couldn't come across border. We, couldn't see each other. And I held out as long as I had some hope. I had hope for almost 2 years. I don't know why I was cheated on. I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So trust me, I don't think it was any better. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. COVID for me in relationships, I was taken. No, definitely taken. Got married in COVID. Something is shaking and moving. That's
our engineer.
It's Fatima Friday. It's
Fatima
Friday. Pick up a chair. Join the table.
Back on the ground. But for me, yeah, COVID. I was in a relationship. That woman was just like, she was crazy. She was like, wow. And if I could take it back, I wouldn't, because she's my wife.
I was like, I'm sitting here thinking like,
I was like, you're not gonna do my sister-in-law like that, like. But no, actually, for people who got married, that was the best excuse of why you didn't want to invite people that you really didn't want there. Because of the numbers, we only have to have we can't have a certain amount of people.
We can only have 5 people
so
at our wedding.
You can't come.
Sheree, good morning. Good
morning, Sheree. But yeah.
So let's get into the question of the day.
Yes.
When it comes down to relationships, feeling and falling in love. Okay, I lost it. I had a song, but I forgot how it really went.
Yeah.
Does titles matter? There's a whole way that you need to be like, hey, now you my girlfriend, now you my boyfriend, now we together, now we engaged, now we married, now you my wife. Does these titles really matter?
Yes. And what's the craziest date you've been on?
I'm not starting. I'm not starting because I've been on some crazy dates.
I'll say, okay. Dates. What is like? What can make a date crazy? Because I have some, some thoughts, because if it's something that you've never done before, it's not weird or crazy. It's different.
It's different and new.
So
could
y'all
tell-
label it as something.
What crazy
so
is
like-
when it's crazy events happen on the date.
Yeah.
So it's not like,
Okay.
oh, we decided to go paintballing, but this is weird for me because I got sensitive skin and it hurt. It's like this dude brought friends on a date, like stuff that like that's what I mean
Okay.
with like crazy activities that happened on the date.
Okay.
That consists of a crazy date.
Got you.
Yes.
Say less. Because don't be coming for my creative ideas and stuff on my
You know,
first
I-
attempt.
Hey, Dylan.
I'm
Dylan.
snitching them out. She watching too bad. I was on a date with my wife. She was a little picnic. So therefore, heard the request, got the merchandise, got the blankets, told her to pick a spot on the grass. She decided to pick a little patch of grassy area, and then she couldn't handle the rodents that came with it. Well, we
Ask for a
outside.
picnic. The outdoor picnic.
We outside with we outside. We should have picnic inside in the
Fact.
corner. But I don't have a weird. Hold on, Caprice. I don't have really a weird.
No, valid.
I do.
My sweat.
Nope.
I don't really have a weird.
I have one. I was in college and I took this girl on a date. Yeah, to the Chinese buffet.
College food.
But my mother wouldn't let me drive her car. So she tagged along.
Oh, it's like think like a man. Oh,
Yeah.
it's like the
Like,
scene
she
from
said-
Think like a man just
She
flashed.
sat in her own little area, but like she still was like, you know, you can't drive my car. No, she was in the car. She
I
picked.
had to pick her up. Oh, dang.
This is why
Yes.
taxi cabs were made.
Listen, I was broke, and
Uber.
I didn't like spending unnecessary money. So if I could save money on traveling, we either gonna walk or I'm gonna get a ride for free. So
How did that date go?
it was good. We ate, left, talked. You
You
know,
ever talk to the girl again?
yeah. She was crazy. She was crazy.
Not the guy that brought the mother, but
No,
Where's your
valid.
mom?
No, she wouldn't let me drive.
He brought it
His
down.
mom was
So she
riding
was
the
like,
car.
I'm gonna drive y'all.
Listen.
I was a grown man. She would not let me drive her car.
This is listen. I'm gonna meet you there,
Right.
and I catch the bus before you get there.
Listen,
He just said he don't like spending extra money. So if it
we
was
gonna
free-
rock out.
I'm not.
Listen, I'm here to test every ounce of your integrity here. Okay, if you
That's not an integrity test.
Sue Lynn
I
is
would be real
different.
uncomfortable
Listen,
being in a date and your mom is riding the car.
Listen,
I
Sue
can't
Lynn
get
is
moonshine.
different.
I can't hit it with
Where
the.
did girl sit in the backseat?
of course,
Where you was at?
I sat in the front.
So you sat in the front seat and you put the girl in the back.
I'm riding with my mom in the front.
She just sitting in the
You could have let it
By
go.
herself?
Even
the back there.
if y'all had a kick to driving Miss Daisy style, I might have gave you a pass.
Listen,
Like
I,
no, dude.
The front seat. Come on now.
she's safer in the back.
How is she?
She's safe back there. She's safe.
Or you could have just been in the back with her.
Right.
Like
I would have been.
I'm here to test your integrity.
that has got nothing to do with integrity.
If you can't rock out with me and my mama, you are not fit for me.
not on a date, dude. Nobody wants to go on.
Boys and
Well,
Hold on, wait.
we
nah,
both ain't
don't-
got no car.
Listen,
Apparently,
right.
we both. Listen,
Mind you,
I got a ride plan. I just happen to know this Uber driver.
no valid. Any other time, she's letting me drive the car.
Yeah, but
She
then-
was just on her.
Yeah,
That-
no,
you see what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what?
Schedule this bad
Right.
boy.
I ain't got time for that.
I had a
I
date
would've been
where
in the
none of us
backseat
had a car. I got the
It's
cab,
been like,
met them where they was at, picked
That's
them
been
up.
weird.
We went where we went. cab dropped them off and dropped me off.
I don't
Like,
know, because
no.
I kind of would have just been like, okay, well, cool. Met the mom, got out the way.
Rock out.
Whatever.
We're moving on.
Facts.
So you have to understand that I have accepted a lot of different things in my dating life. So
Yeah. And part 2 is where I was going. I mean, we going out to eat, John. Was your mom outside with?
She said.
She said
She came
she came in at 8.
Yeah, she came at 8.
But she was in the
Okay, you
distance.
said you were in college.
You was
Yeah, I was like,
chaperone.
I probably was like 19.
Oh yeah, you a chaperone. You a chaperone. I get it. I
I
get
lived a
it.
different life at 19. So
No, I wasn't 19.
That was.
I wasn't because I graduated late. I was like 20, 21.
Oh, I thought you was going to
Yeah.
say
21, 22.
21. Will you ride with your mama?
my
No
friend
matter.
on TikTok said, "Did Mama pay?"
No, I see. That's the thing. I had big draws. You feel me? So I could hold my own. She just didn't let me
She
drive.
didn't want to be. I got you. That's
You
when you
feel
had
me?
to get the Renafines.
Big draws. I could hold my own.
he said he didn't want to spend no extra money.
I think it.
Listen.
I hear you talking.
I'll tell an experience of my friend. One of my friends. It's not my experience.
That's how it started.
Yes,
That's
it
how
is.
it started.
It'd be like
I
that.
promise. So she went on a date with this guy. I guess this guy at work asked her on a date, and she didn't want to be mean,
Uh-huh.
so she said yes. And so they went to the movies. First off, the guy, she's like maybe 5'6", 5'7".
Mhm.
The dude was like 5'3". Okay, he was a little shorter guy and all this other stuff. While like they went on the date, he like told her that he was in love with her, and
Oh,
she
man.
wasn't feeling him like that. And then the funniest part to me was when they was at the movie theater and they was sitting in the seats. She told me that his legs was dangling in the movie theater seats. And I just
Oh,
like,
Kevin Hart.
and then he tried to kiss her and stuff like that. And she, you know, yeah.
She was on a date with Kevin Hart.
Yo, that is
She knew
hilarious.
he was not up to par.
I mean, I went not a date, but I hung out with this guy, this Asian guy. He was fine, but he was also extremely short. I mean, yeah, he was really fine though.
them
He had some
Asian.
swag. And
They out there.
yeah, for real. But when the only reason why I just couldn't do it was because we went to Popeyes together, and it was just so awkward standing there. I'm like, they probably think like that's my kid or something like that.
Dang.
That's how I felt. That's how I felt. I'm like, no, I can't do this. I can't do this.
Who is her with this white child?
Right, basically,
No.
Asian persuasion.
The Asian folks used to be cute. At the salsa spot, be a
Mm.
whole bunch of them. I'm like, okay, you do technology and you dance. I said,
Yeah.
you dance.
Yeah, they out there.
Yeah, I said, okay,
Some of them got
okay.
some serious swag to them, like hard. Like,
He was fine. His name was Ryan. He was
and he
from
had an
Canada.
American name. Come on,
Yeah, he was from
He probably like,
Canada.
Yeah, I used
I
to.
think Canada is like a whole new world.
it is.
A whole new
They
world.
are up one thing
free
that we are
healthcare
just
for
not.
me.
Listen, the healthcare,
Yeah.
universal healthcare. We the only country that ain't got it.
I'm
Listen,
talking about the people.
No, but they strange. They
Um,
strange in Canada.
I would say
like
that
Canadians.
I like Canadians, to be honest.
I do too. I think they're-
darkness.
Yeah, the darkness has arrived.
That sounds so
The darkness.
colorist.
The darkness has
The darkness has arrived.
But I would say my weirdest date. Met this guy. He was working at Tim Hortons. Met him in the drive-thru. It was dark,
Mhm.
so I was like, okay, this nice little chocolatey guy. You know, he was like, here's the thing. I would love to take you on a date. I don't have a car, and I was like, it's cool.
It's
I got a
always
car.
those ones.
I got a car. Like,
Always.
I understand you working at Tim Hortons. I wasn't expecting, not to throw shade, but I wasn't expecting you to be rolling in the bins. Like, it's Tim Hortons.
right.
It's roll up season. Like, but like I was, because I didn't know him. I asked him. I said, "Do you mind if a friend comes with you? Because I don't know you, so I don't know if you." He's like, "Oh no, I don't mind. Cool." So went to go pick him up. He was only like 5 minutes from my house, so went to go pick him up. His friend was on the porch. His friend, as soon as I got to the porch, his friend was like, "I told him that he should have called you and just told you to make the date later. And I was like, what do you mean? He was like, you'll see. Mind you,
I don't like when people
I'm
say
trying to
you'll
figure
see.
out what the heck is going on.
His friend.
It's his friend and his roommate. Mind you, the whole time I'm waiting for him to come out, his friend is hitting on me. But he was like, I told him. So I was like, what did you tell? So he comes out, hey, how you doing? This dude had the dustiest outfit on. Like, when I say dusty, like dusty. Okay, I'm not shallow. Maybe you're going through some hard times. I'm open. He got in my car, and when he got in the car, the smell was so bad. He basically went hooping that like before our date, came home, was like, oh, she gonna be here at this time, refused to shower, splashed cologne on, doused himself in cologne, did not brush his teeth. It was all cheddary, all here, all cheddary. It was like, hey girl, mind you, my friend is in the back seat and she was like downwind, and it was summertime, so the wind was blowing while the windows were down, so she was getting all the funk effervescence the whole ride. Get to the meal.
Damn, y'all still went to eat?
Listen.
No table manners. Talking with his mouth open. How you get? Oh no. So he paid for the movie tickets before we went to the movies. So it was like, okay, so I was like, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have that seat space between us, like it's gonna be the seat, me, seat, him. My friend left me in the middle of the movie. She's like, I can't deal with the smell no more. I'm out. I was like, yo, we could have left together. Like, this could have been a plan of us just walking out together, slide him some bus.
Y'all went to eat first, then was the movies?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you sent him back.
I was like, and then my friend left. I dropped him off, and he was like, so I'm like, no. And he was like, so when we going on another date? No. Like, he was like, what you mean? He's like, what's wrong with the date? We went to dinner. We went to the movies. I was like, I had to hold my breath most of the date. When you get out my car, I got to Febreze my seats now. And I was like, dude, my whole car stinks because he was like, first of all, I put on cologne. You put cologne on over must. Like, your roommate told you to take a shower and you just refused to do so. So he got mad and slammed my door when he got out the car, because he was like, well, you getting mad at a person because they was trying to be ready on time. I would have preferred you to be late and not be musty, to the fact that now I got to take my car to Delta Sonic.
You thought them pheromones was going to
No, the moans wasn't fair. No, like, it did blew up my phone for like 3 weeks after that. I just want another chance. Just give me another chance. I showered today. Just give me another chance.
Wow. Not I showered today.
Because you good, what you did was you put him on blast about his ish guy, you know.
Well, he knew that when he got in the car.
I'm gonna say this.
You knew that when you was at the house.
Right. You already knew
Nigga.
that. Right, exactly.
What is
He
wrong?
probably smelled normal to him.
No. His roommate said no.
Because they were all hooping. Like, they
was suggested.
No, bro. No.
his roommate was like, even when I was
take a
there,
shower,
told
bro.
you.
You might want to
even when I was there, his roommate was like, dude, at least wash up or something. Like, his roommate was blasting him. Like, yeah.
No, these
Just sorry,
these piss ball swings.
thought he had it.
We out here with a little bit of dust fit. Come on.
Trip.
No.
So,
And then he got mad because I saw him like 3 weeks later, and he was walking down the street. He saw me in a Tim Hortons. He was like, I've been calling you. I don't know you.
I've
Can we
been
get that what?
calling you.
Can we get what?
oh, you know what? I got a new phone number. That's crazy.
Oh, I didn't lie. I was like, I don't really know you like that, so I don't have to return your calls.
That's pretty direct.
Harsh.
Yeah. I don't know.
God has taught me how to talk to guys better.
I would say not. I've
It
had
is
people just
another-
say wild things to me, getting to know them in person. This one time, this is probably the craziest thing somebody ever told me. I date white boys. Okay.
Only white boys?
For a period of time, not really, because
Yes.
I dated my Asian.
Well, you got to break it down and explain.
No, because
Yes.
up in
No,
this
just-
region, the white boys is checking for the black girls.
Really?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, they are
So-
for sure.
They
this,
are.
this particular white boy. We were hanging out in his truck and we were talking. We were just hanging out, chill. just hanging out talking. And he's like, yeah, I used to be racist. And I was like,
Oh.
what?
Nigga, what?
You changed his principles. You out here being a civil rights activist.
I don't like it. But proceed.
I used to be racist. Like, my dad's a big time racist and all this other stuff. And
It's not
really
the big
changed
my dad, a big time.
my life and all these different things. And I was so ignorant and all these other stuff. But yeah, like, I just wanted to be real with you. And I was just thinking to
How
myself,
old
like,
was he?
20, 22, 23.
Well, this is how I see this. He probably was never racist, but when you are taught a certain way, he grew up a certain way, so that's what he knew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he never knew an
He grew up a
African American that he
racist.
probably liked or could relate to. So he knew what his parents were telling him.
Valid.
And that's a lot of things that has to do with a lot of things, not just
Oh, yeah.
race.
Diaja
sure.
changed
I
his
just-
mind.
No, we nothing
Liberated him.
happened after that,
She out here
'cause
being
I
an
just-
activist.
I wasn't interested because then he was telling me about like some girls that he was like, oh yeah, and I kind of dated a black girl before. And he named this one girl who's literally not fully black, and I'm cool with her, but I don't, I don't know her. Like, but thank you, I don't rock with her like that. And I was like, nah. And then, what other crazy?
I don't like that. I used to be racist, and now I'm with you. I just feel like everything that you do is questionable.
I'm not gay no more.
I'm not racist.
Your statement lets me know I will never meet your parents.
Yo, facts. I don't even
never
want to
come
go
to
to
your
your
house.
house.
There's a
Like-
Confederate flag in the window.
I really can't say this properly on radio, but forgive me, Saints. Like, imagine now you're like, oh, you beat me up now because is it love or do you have flashbacks? Do you hate me? Like, is this abuse for pleasure or for your own personal dislike and dismemberment? I've got questions here.
Yo,
It just,
Or are you going to be the token?
The token black person.
right.
Or it's going to be like Get Out in the reverse.
Yeah, no, nothing happened
lock
after
you
that.
in.
He like tried to message me and all this stuff, but I just wasn't interested. Like I said, after the whole used to, because y'all just don't understand. I was sitting here like mind boggled. Like, first off, why would you tell me that?
Is the
Right.
door
Like,
unlocked? I'd be like,
why would you tell me that? And I'm looking out, we sitting near a field and stuff. I'm just thinking like,
Everything is questionable now.
Listen.
I don't know.
Y'all
Some-
in the field?
Now you start checking your surroundings for real.
Car, we sitting in his truck near a field.
was he in a pickup truck?
All I saw was
Yes.
country
Yeah.
cornfield in his old
Right.
truck.
On the side of the road.
Clearly, just making up a scenario. But tell
And
it.
then another time,
My Lord, tell it.
that's what I say, y'all.
Y'all just lived the life, y'all.
I've had a crazy life. So this other guy, I really liked him. I thought he was real cool. Now I liked him. I only talked to him through Snapchat. Like we were just texting. Okay. I never heard his voice. Okay. Seen him, he came and picked me up. Like we were going and hanging out. We were going to hang out at his house. Okay. His voice was so high pitched. Like I never the movie. What's the movie? With the grown-ups too. I don't know. Have you ever seen Grown Ups 2?
Yes.
Where the guy comes over and he's like, I'm from Sketchitude, eh?
Yeah.
That's how high pitched his voice was. So wasn't expecting that. I was like, okay, I could kind of deal with that. We get to his house. And this is the worst way to find out somebody is married. Okay. Yeah, we get to his house, walk it, and the whole wall is dedicated to him and his wife and their marriage and pictures and all that stuff. Yeah. I'm like, take me home.
Yo.
Your gas money for what? And why would you tell me that?
I had a dude on a first date.
That's
tell
wild.
me I had DSLs and wanted me to test, and basically was like, and was mad that I didn't take it as penis sucking lips.
Oh, that you?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
He was like, yo, you got DSLs. This is not a compliment. Take me home. Like, he was like, I'm just saying, you look like. He was like, I'm just saying, you
Well,
look
it
like.
depends on your line of profession.
You can see, you seem like you could really work. Take me home. Like,
Yo.
Well, he was getting too vulgar.
Too vulgar, too soon. You got to gradually. You have to graduate.
Even if we are dating for 6 months and you tell me that, I think that's disrespectful.
It all depends.
It's the lips for me, love.
It all
It's your
depends
delivery.
on the nature of the
It's your
conversation.
delivery.
How we got over here to the left side of this mountain, and as we talking, and if we talking spicy, icy, and I hit you with the, if we in the vein, we shouldn't be in. We probably shouldn't be in this vein, but we here, okay. And now we just talking. Girl,
No facts.
lips look like they could. What?
It's uncomfortable because I've had that.
The way
I get
Fatima just said, "Oh my god."
It's offensive, but I hear it a lot, and it just made me want to punch humanity. I'd be like, dude,
because, you know why?
like,
Because
no.
to those who dislike it, I completely comprehend it, understand it. But there is a plethora of individuals who engage in that kind of dialogue.
Yes.
And it is exchanged back and forth.
I guess it kind of depends on where it comes from.
Yeah, for sure. I think the
First
stage.
date.
First date. I'm not about to be like,
And-
girl, you look like you can gobble some drunk down the road. What?
Like, okay, so this is my life lesson. The first time I heard it, unfortunately, he took me on an ice cream date.
Okay.
That wasn't my fault.
It was a setup,
So that was my mistake. I was naive. So I didn't know.
And
The second, another dude
Facts.
just coming out of his mouth saying that based on we was at an Applebee's. I was literally drinking some lemonade, and the fact that you're just like, yo, you got
I don't
the
condone.
DSLs. We at Applebee's.
Get a straw.
You just picked me up from choir rehearsal. You know this is clearly like not the thing.
Because
Right. I just got off duty with the Lord. Like
okay. Most likely it is because they could have been in heat. I'm gonna say this.
it's the justification for
No,
me.
it's not just. I'm just saying. So the person that took the ice cream, I never would have thought.
Smart.
He's
smart.
You got to be wild because you know how this goes now. The person who's
That's not even how I took. I was just like, he's
no,
like,
that's not what you thought you. But he was
Never.
He was probably on the. No.
But yeah, the ice cream was definitely a trick, and I was immature.
Yo.
And I was like, "What the?"
You think
And you want some
listen,
ice cream?
It was like, because we went to the marina just to have that whole walking experience. He was just like, "Yo, let's get some ice cream. It's warm out." Okay, set up. And he was just staring the whole time. Like, what is your
He was picturing himself as that.
bro? Nah, bro. Nah.
You know, I don't. You know, I don't believe that he went. Oh, let me go get an ice cream so I can see. I think he was.
No,
like,
I'm pretty sure he did.
No, I believe he probably let's go get ice cream. But then when you work in the cream, it's like
When you work
What?
in,
What? Or this dude could have just been a pervert. Like,
See, we always
I
jump to
feel
the
like
worst,
all men
narrative.
are a form of not. I know. I was about to say that. I was like, dang, that was real harsh.
Oh, here we go.
But no, I feel like all dudes have they have that where sometimes
We have that thing that
Frank
says-
just got energy.
you know, the
Just-
thing is this.
You know
The
what I'm
thing is
saying?
this, we do too. Women do too. We're just a lot more.
We're smoother about
settled
it.
with it.
Yeah.
You guys.
Look, they,
Ain't no need to blame patty cake. Ain't no need to
We
sugarcoat
not beating around no bush.
clearly.
Like, shave it off. Get rid of it. There ain't no bush. We here.
Because Marvin Gaye said, "Stop beating around the bush."
Facts.
Play it for.
Don't
What
play.
happens is this.
Why?
You know what I came here for.
No.
Okay, so this is the thing. Y'all want to shave it off and don't beat around the bush about sexual stuff, but y'all don't want to not beat around the bush about relationships, commitments, marriage. That kind of
What?
absolutely. So it's all good to let it loose when
Yeah.
you're talking about the lips and this,
Good-
that, and
good.
the other.
What?
But when you talk about commitment, it's like, oh,
That's
no.
because that's because this moment. It's just a moment.
This
Y'all be making this
magic
moment
moment.
extreme.
You are Aggie. Kevin.
Facts.
Oh, girl, you, I had a trigger. Okay, you did a thing. I triggered. I had a thought, and I said out loud. It is short term. You're talking about long term. it equates a more detailed responsibility. And it's easier to think sometimes short term than long term.
But that's
I'm
different.
not saying that is proper.
That's different if a person gets off jump off energy. I have never given off jump off energy. Like
you ain't got to be a jump off to be jumped off.
Jumped on.
Jumped like valid. Like because mind you that when I saw you, I was already attracted to you when I came to talk to you.
Facts.
Physically so. It got my attention. I'm already here. Our conversation dialogue can change the narrative of what this could be.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm on my sleigh bell rings, are you listening? And I'm coming to sleigh rides and stuff. I'm coming house to house to drop off the gift.
Facts.
Okay, and it's
Call
not
me the
necessarily
plumber.
about your stance and who you are. That's all depends on where he is. Right. But like, yeah, you don't have to give jump off energy for a person to assume.
Valid.
Listen, one day I'm gonna get the Google glasses that can record people because like people just say stuff to me all the time.
Oh,
It's
That's
like-
what. So I like
the
I get it.
inappropriateness is
Yeah.
just beyond me. Like I understand if I'm pretty okay, I get that. If I, it's not a mystery about my lips are big. It is genetics. It is life. And listen, and at one season of my life, if you had played your cards right, you may have. But
It's good, but
right. But like to automatically approach me with your lips and your lips got energy, and I'm trying to experience that energy, and you just met me.
Do you think it's
he was an
you
alpha
think it's
male.
any better? I don't think that like in general, men just like I said. No, not even. I didn't even say. Hold on, wait. I'm not gonna say just men because I've had women say things to me also.
Women be aggressive.
Like, but it's majority
Listen.
men is the ones that like. I could be in the corner store minding my entire business.
That's public
And,
property.
no. And a man will just come up to me and like so I've had people whisper in my ear and just say, "I'm serious." Like, yeah. Or just a random person like, "Damn, back shots," and I'm just like,
because
can
you know
relax.
But on the flip side of that, the other because I'm trying to make sure your live stays live. The other people are insanely aggressive. I remember I was in a club in New York. This was, before,
yeah, the people who live on
The alphabet people.
the alphabet
like
people.
the LBQ.
I'd be so lost.
Because
The liquidated people.
her live got reported before over some foolishness. But like, so I was in the club with one of my friends, and it was like my friend Serge. He had to perform.
Ooh, I got a good club story too.
he had to perform, so I was like, I'm going to support Serge, and that's about it. And me and my friend Vicky was just chilling, like she chilling. She is a lesbian. I at the time that wasn't the thing I was doing, but I was like, I'm here to support him.
Proceed, yo, y'all keep doing, keep talking.
I was like wrap up music, but like this girl, hey yo, what's up? Now mind you, she was a femme, which I'm like, okay. She's like, hey yo, you know what I'm saying? My friend think you cute. What's up? I was like, tell your friend I'm flattered, but no. Her friend comes over. Yo, my friend told you I thought you was cute. I said,
okay.
Yo, I told your friend I'm not interested. Her friend group surrounded me.
Oh my god.
Mind you, Sergio's performing, so he can't hop off the stage and come to the rescue of his friend. They surrounded me and was like, yo, my friend said she ain't leaving here without your phone number.
Jeez.
And I'm like, so I'm gonna have to fight all 6 of y'all. Like, and she was like,
Jamal, don't pull out the 9.
it was like to the point that like I legit gave her a fake phone number, but it was like they would not let me out this circle. They would not let me go nowhere until this girl got a phone number, and she was like, and you better answer.
Wow.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
They can be aggressive.
So
No don't always mean no.
when I was with my ex-fiance, we was at Club Marcello's because a whole
Whoa.
group of people went.
That
we
says it
all
right
went.
there.
Yeah. Club Marcello's
It's a gay club.
where yeah, but we all like my whole friend group like
I've
straight.
been there. We've gone.
I feel
Yeah,
like
like, we
the
would go
only
and-
reason a man, straight man, should be in Marcello's is if he sells drugs.
No,
So
Be-
drugs.
no,
Yep.
God, yeah, I keep saying as an
No,
Uber
because
driver.
they are big drug takers.
I keep saying as an Uber driver, dropping off the whole college crew because that's where the females are.
But you don't know who the females are.
They are safe in this gay club.
But you don't know who the females are.
You do. Everybody.
That's where we lost Yasha's life.
No, but some of them blending in. But they go.
It used to be a safe place. It is no longer safe.
Yeah. We were in Club Marcella's and I was dancing on my ex-fiance, like, like we drunk, we having.
And it's that. What a way to slide it. Why she dancing to get everybody gay?
So I'm dancing on him, and then out of nowhere, these 3 guys come over, and they're like, "All right," tapped him on the shoulders, like, "We're next." I'm not joking. And my one friend had to come over, like, "Yo, chill, like that's his girl, like chill," and all this other stuff, and they wasn't like.
Wait, what was your boyfriend? What was your fiance's response?
Listen.
Did he respond as if he should have responded?
First off, this is the same ex-fiance. Did I tell you about the fight I got into at Best Buy?
Oh my god! Let's
talk about that another time.
I was about to be like, wow.
He, my ex-fiance, he's not like that kind of person that will really stand up for himself 100%. So he just, we were drunk and stuff like that. So he's just looking at him like, what am I gonna do, kind of thing.
I guess so. And I guess.
Yeah, and I'm like, and then
like,
my
no.
friend, he came over and was like, no, like. That's his girl. Chill, kind of situation. So, yeah, I've been through a lot, you guys.
Yeah. Take care of your women, man.
No facts.
And like Ben, just if you're out there, just don't be so forward immediately.
Facts. Don't be.
How about that?
Don't be a perv.
Don't be a perv.
Don't be a poif. The words of my boy.
But also, just wait a minute. If you walk in the store and you see it over there in the corner, just glance.
You don't have to.
When she look, you look away.
Yeah, but we notice.
Valid. But you know what? Yeah, let's get into this.
See, I like when I get noticed. Notice me noticing you. Me. Listen.
See, I'm not afraid of you, blood.
Facts.
See me.
And I'm a smile at you.
And that's fine. I think
absolutely.
I enjoy being noticed as well. But it's what I don't like.
Come here, girl.
Right.
That aggressive.
Like the aggressiveness.
So
that is what I do not get.
But okay.
The cute peer is nice. The objectifying me is a lot.
See, a lot of females be like, I like that aggressive stuff.
No, it depends. We do like it. Don't get us wrong.
Okay.
We like it. There's a time and a place for it.
Gotcha.
Not when you first meet me. You're not telling me, yo,
morning, Josh.
Come here. Like,
Doc.
No.
This man.
But when, after we, dated a while.
Morning.
Yeah.
Let me,
You
But
valid. You got to. Well, but then
I'll let some stuff slide.
The
Once we slide,
but the
you might
current.
be able to say some stuff like that.
I gotta wait till marriage.
But
yes,
I watch some
know.
of these TikTok joints now, bro. Some people, I don't know if it's toxic behavior, but that aggressive. Some people like that aggressive, and it's not necessarily always just perverted aggressive, but they like that,
Facts.
But they like that straightforward. I'm gonna blow your back out, you. yo, that fatty. and some of these current, right?
You know what?
Eat
It's
it up.
an age thing.
I think
No,
it's,
for sure.
I think
It
it's
could
like
very
it could
much.
definitely be a mind frame thing.
Yes, if you haven't if you're not really getting attention like that, and then now this man is like, yeah, girl, I'm about to take you and throw you over the counter or whatever. Then the girl might be like, that's going to
Valid, because I can command a room to
yeah,
get
no
attention.
attention.
Shooty bad in the back of the room.
Cause I saw a young lady said to me, "Oh no, cause I like if he could grab me by my neck and sit me down, girl. I'm gonna need you to work out your daddy issues. Like we not like
Tell it.
She like that. The violent, to violently grab somebody's throat. She'd be like, I like him because he could check me and put me in my place. The fact that somebody needs to grab you by your neck to throw you down to check to get you in your place.
Depends on the conversation.
It's not unto death.
It's not like he trying to hurt her. he's trying to.
No, it was. She was like, he got in order to get my attention and check me. You got to grab me and throw me. Like,
Here's
damn.
the
that
thing.
you contain this
Here's
bitch.
the thing. I think that you're in a relationship with somebody or you're dating somebody, and y'all kind of have that energy, that chemical. You know what I'm saying? If he was,
Looking for
I feel like sometimes you might just need somebody to just check you a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Not
you
with
just
violence.
gonna.
You know,
Not with
I'm-
violence.
It's not really
Don't-
as violent
it's
as
not
you
as violent as you think it is.
Like, no, I literally
It is
seen him like
love.
grab her and like throw her to
Yes,
a couch. But
that's-
shut up!
that's
Like,
not-
no,
that's not
no,
love.
That's
no,
domestic
no.
Nah, she just weird.
Domestic.
That is
Call 911.
that is the relationship, and maybe they like rough. I'm like, I want a rough nip.
Ah!
What song is that?
Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Come on, baby. Don't play with it.
With a dip.
But there are
No strings
there's some
attached.
women out there that just like they're very rough
Yeah.
themselves, so they need somebody
Right,
that's even
absolutely.
rougher. To,
Yo,
you know.
I do not condone domestic violence.
And
Right.
the thoughts,
Valid,
the thoughts
and I
and
just-
feelings.
No, but some people, some people. I was at a church service.
Real quick, somebody on TikTok said, "Please check me if I'm wilding."
I was at a church service, and
We're here to edify.
woman,
Go upstairs.
this woman,
Okay.
I don't know what she had said something, and I just happened to grab her by her arms, like, you better watch it. And that was, I was staying, I was in a whole new me and Jesus, but I was cocky, all right. But I had grabbed her. I was like, "Come on, just stop playing with me," and she was like,
Probably had her melted butter.
I said, "Now listen here. Now I'm trying to live for the Lord. I can be a
Not
stepdad to
today,
three,
Satan.
and we can go ahead and be okay."
Ah,
Valid.
you be in a good place right now.
You can go ahead and be
Yeah,
okay. Valid. But that was like,
But yeah, I definitely think it just depends. It depends on the kind of relationship, depends on the woman.
Yeah.
Because
It's not something that happens right away.
If you need to throw me,
not
that's a
well,
problem.
it
Listen.
depends though. Because
How you wanna be-
you onto the
Right.
I don't-
like,
throw you on the
throw
bed, throw you on the
No,
couch.
if
throw you against the wall like.
so, the
First of all,
the
if you can
scenario,
throw me-
the scenario is nothing sexual.
Okay.
It is, instead of saying like
Dominant.
having like a dude be like, "Yo, you just need to be quiet because your mouth is reckless." No, like, grab me and throw me down. Like, that's a no.
Maybe she know what she.
No, because here's what's gonna happen. Because it has happened. He grabbed her through the wrong way. Then you blowing up my phone. Come get me, because no. You told him to throw you. Fly.
Because sometimes
Right.
no. Because
Fly.
like Frank, I'm guilty of being extra. I'm extra. Extra.
Read all
And
about it.
my extra be like the whole mood done shifted. I like beat you up yesterday. It was good. It was nice. Beat you up today. I knocked you out too hard. No tweeting. My bad. No.
Oh my
No.
Why you hit me hard? Yeah, my bad.
Because
Yes,
they'll be
they
the main
will. Yeah,
ones.
not
They be
today.
the main ones calling your phone, girl, he hit me. No.
And so you know what?
That's
And the-
not the type of. That's two different things.
But
Call the
also
police.
on the flip
Don't call me.
side, because I feel like there's some guys that they like more dominant women. Like they
That's-
like a woman that's gonna tell them what to do, when to do.
Absolutely.
You know,
Okay, yeah,
you know what?
Yeah. Go ahead. Let's
Let's continue this long break.
So in time past, I had a female choke me in the middle.
Look how hard
And
he's
look,
smiling,
Really like
In
that.
the middle of a situation.
It just ruined it.
And I will not lie to you. Wait a minute. What are we doing here? It caught me off guard because it was just like, Listen,
because watch this.
And then he said
The
the thing that I
amount
said
of
just
work
ruined.
that we
Our
put in.
relationship.
Facts.
It's like, oh,
Facts. Right. You want to.
take over.
Oh my god.
And this is why the audience needs to follow us on Facebook
Listen,
and
my hands out.
YouTube.
Look,
Just
look,
see.
No, but for sure. But
Listen,
like,
There's
and there are.
there is levels to that, but like then there's extremes. Like I was dating a guy and I was going to compromise and let him smash, and he pulled out a dog leash, and I was like, I'm going
A
home.
dog leash.
How long have y'all been?
About a month.
You got a dog?
Oh yeah, that's not long enough.
Yeah, I'm like DeAndre had a story like, once upon a time in my collar, there was it's valid, and I
was like, home going.
Not a dog leash.
Pulled out a dog leash. It was like, I like to be dominated. Like I like to be dominated.
Was this new dog leash
or had it already been?
Yo,
I didn't look at the details.
He wanted you to wear it, or he was going
He
to wear
was
it?
going to wear it.
Oh, that's it.
oh, okay, yeah, it's different.
You want to wear it? He wants to wear the dog.
No.
leash. That's fine. I don't mind.
No.
This nigga like a dog.
So today's a day of revelation. If you wanted to learn about the co-hosts of Fire 716, welcome.
Yo,
And this is why people tune in on Fridays.
Atomic dog.
This is why people tune on Fridays. This is why, right? So yeah.
Could I ask you a question then?
Sure.
So there's this picture that was going around on Facebook. There's one for a guy now. There's one for a female where like the girl, like they're tied up in rope. You know what I'm talking about? You seen that? Like tied,
hung from the
hanging.
suspended.
Yeah,
Oh
suspended.
man,
Would
I
you
wanna-
do that?
No.
She thought about it.
she thought about it.
No, I don't know.
That's not a fair question for her though.
Okay.
No, it's fair. It's fair. I would say just
I need good beams.
Good support.
no, for me it's I'll say no for two reasons. One, my future activity will never be discussed on radio.
Gotcha.
But two, that's a lot.
It is a lot.
like visually, because I'm a visual person, I'm
They're both
like
tied
Tied
up?
up like a rope.
No. Right. Who get us down?
yeah, like
I'm just gonna come in and be like, what?
like
Yeah,
no,
but-
because I understand, and it's not trying to be funny. I understand my following, and I understand the dudes that follow me. So I would never want to create an imagination, and you have a perverse image of somebody that I'm actually not. That's one. But two, that is a lot. That's just it's a lot of ropes. It's a lot. It's a lot for me. So yeah.
Tie me up.
Suspend me.
But you have to also understand there's two married people at this table, so they can, if they want to.
Yes. Would
Try
you
to-
guys
I don't want to know that about my
You know-
sister or my brother.
Well,
I
tie her
don't.
up.
I don't.
I would tie her up and leave the. I'm like, babe, I see you. I got the. We be back in a little bit. Babe, I love you, but I would. Let's argue. No, let's argue tonight. Remember that time you was like,
Kevin able to say, "Oh my God, help me."
definitely. I was telling my wife, like, remember that time you was like, you was mad at the garbage out. I'm taking it out now. I'll be back.
Yo,
Tyra said, "Frank, shut up."
You on there? Big Frank.
No, like no, legit. And plus, like my also worry would be like, what if you did all that and got tired and went to sleep? Like,
I got 3rd-degree rope burn.
I'm just
You'd have left me here for 10
circulation
hours.
cut off.
listen. You can't got
Dang.
leg function because you.
I want to try that though.
Okay,
See?
I want to
family.
wrap it right up.
it's awkward because he's married to my cousin.
Listen, tie it right up.
Okay, so
Not the little arm.
Because when you tie it up, like,
arms.
you gotta be.
Yeah. The
Why are
Ah man,
this has been a
Listen,
45
let me get out of here because I be
Listen,
I be
all
fantasizing
I'm gonna
sometimes.
say is this is what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say this. Continue to add seasonings.
Facts.
Just figure you got to try stuff. This ain't. We can.
Fact.
We will. If your house is not built,
It ain't structurally sound.
if it ain't structurally, don't you get to tie nobody but a ceiling?
don't swing off the chandelier
Valid.
because you will be
Whole
replacing it.
ceiling.
Whole
Ain't,
ceiling.
ain't nothing like going to be romantic and the house fall apart. What is
The whole
done.
mood change.
I'm done. That's drywall. That's
Construction
plastic.
worker coming.
That's
So I see what y'all
paint.
was doing. Okay. Chandelier gone, hole in the wall.
Facts.
Yeah. So
And I think the other question was titles matter. And I don't know if we actually talked about
Yeah,
that.
somebody said just say yes. Thank you. Oh,
Titles do
absolutely.
matter.
Oh, go ahead, Kevin. Talk about non-entitlement.
not entitlement.
I feel like What's understood ain't got to be said.
That's not always true.
You heard?
What's understood
Nah,
ain't got to be said. So you got to say it to understand.
It's giving me real lies, real eyes, real. What is the thing?
Real eyes, real eyes, real
Realize
eyes, real lies.
Yeah, that's what everybody.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Titles for me, I won't say they're important, but when it comes to relationships, you gotta
You
know
got to
who
identify.
is who.
Listen,
We have
Am
to
I
go
a
from
side?
chilling,
Am I a
dating,
main?
and courting.
are we recording? Are we dating? Or
Yeah.
we official?
Facts.
Me and my wife had a like conversation on October 8th in the red room. I was on the phone with her. I mean, she was being messy. And I was like, "You make this official?" She was like,
Wait, don't do my sister. Don't do my sister.
I love her so
No.
much. That's why. It's like,
Yo.
you be my girlfriend.
Watch.
You be my boyfriend.
Why was Frank late to church on Sunday?
So I'm stitching out because
Yo.
in my little 2x2 hut in the basement, I had a red light. So I used to FaceTime, and the red light used to be on. I used to hit the face light. Oh, the red light.
Yo,
Did y'all be
idiot.
dating in like, or was dating in like the Snapchat era? When I was dating, it wasn't none of that.
No, no,
Oh,
no.
valid.
Yeah.
Snapchat,
That's fact.
Honestly,
Facebook.
She said, "Oh my God, this is dumb."
Yo.
I feel like titles definitely matter. I feel like but they only matter once it gets to are we in a relationship and then
Facts.
are we getting engaged and then married.
Because that
Like,
first, that
other
first.
than that,
Because if we're in the dating phase, I could date other people. But if you done in your mind
You
made
better
up
not
that
date
we
no
are
mother-
serious,
'Cause
and you didn't tell me
dating
that we're
is just
serious, then I'm an unconscious cheater.
yeah, I learned to just ask straight up.
What we
I'm
doing?
usually the one. Yeah, are we together or not? Because I need to know. I don't want to just be. Well, no, because as soon as I talk to somebody I super like I just drop everybody. Okay, I'm texting
I
this
do
one
that.
person. I don't do that anymore because I learned my lesson. But I definitely think
Because I'll ask after a while, be like, "Are we moving towards being exclusive?" Because there are other people. I will make you aware. There's other people, and they're interested as well. But if this
Yeah,
is
that's
something
real
that
to
you
the
want to
car. You
make,
tell the man, you let the best man win, blood.
Facts. Oh, it's you?
It's you.
It's you?
It's you. It's you.
All right, say less. See how long that lasts.
Valid.
Let's talk about it.
Oh, listen, I'm a problem starter.
Okay.
Clearly.
Listen, you have to understand. Smoke is what I got. Okay. In the middle of my situation, y'all know. Walking past the side dude.
Mhm.
Come on, son. Your stepdad here.
Oh, wow.
oh my gosh.
Listen. Cause I'm a firm like don't do that. Don't have mine around yours. Cause he don't belong. He don't need them attachments. So I'm gonna be as petty and make him as uncomfortable as possible every single time. Just don't ask me why. Listen, if you can't handle it, move on.
baby boy drinking Kool-Aid, butt naked.
Facts. I might pop up in the morning and start cooking. Nah.
Well, I want to approach a few people. Well, do what you want to do. Whatever happens, happens.
Facts.
Do those
See,
two
they
things.
never
Like,
meet each other.
Yeah, see,
You willing to die for this?
We don't. That don't let you
She
meet
said,
them.
Are you willing to die for this?
But
Right.
well,
See, I'm
Listen.
not gonna let you meet them.
Well,
I'm gonna just let you know that they're out there.
You don't gotta. You can't stop it.
Will we slow, but we smart at the same time.
Listen.
We seen the phone.
I mean,
We seen
Fact.
the picture that came up. Oh, we know who that is.
Fact.
Valid.
Yeah.
And when we get
If you have a
this-
picture of my phone, that means we official. You ain't getting no picture unless we are actually in a relationship.
all I'm saying- all I'm taking-
You don't even get an
All
honorable
I'm like-
mention unless we in a relationship. Like,
You
nah.
mean like a picture being like added under their name or like him sending you pictures?
Like a picture under his name.
Okay.
No.
Oh yeah, but
He's
if,
like, oh, I've seen the picture.
I seen the. Oh, you
Oh, you
listen.
should have seen it. Like,
No, you ain't see no picture in this phone.
Why you was not looking at me and your little. Oh, valid.
Facts.
Valid. And then now the signs. Who new likers? Oh, you on this? You on this free, bud?
See,
No, it's
That's
not
how
even
you
that.
got
It's the ignoring the consistent phone calls. don't you not slick?
No, first of all,
Answer
you
the phone.
don't got a smooth girl because I've dated mad people. They have never liked my pictures because I'm like, don't you like? Don't like.
Because if you listen, while they said, because if I really like you, I don't like your pictures.
Whatever. If we in the picture,
Oh,
it
fact.
is fair game.
Don't like my photos
But for
because
me,
people are watching.
we're gonna make you believe what you
Don't like.
believe. Okay?
Facts.
Because the people in my life are rude and they will pull up on you. Don't like my photos.
Poppy, what up?
I'm
lost. In the
But I'm
conversation.
also the type of person that would pop up engaged. I don't date publicly.
Oh, okay.
I'm not a public dater just because first of all I have a peep. I'm trying to not say this in a mean way.
Say it.
Say it. The people out there
Say
who knew
what
what I
you
used to
need
know,
to
you should know what
say.
to
The
do.
last
Say
time
what you need to say.
a man came to church with me,
Say what you need to say.
the Thirsties was all over him,
Oh.
and he was
folded.
smooth with his. I am here with somebody. He didn't say who because I date privately. I'm just not the type of person that I don't need to post up a whole bunch of pictures. I don't need you to know that I'm dating. Like I like to date privately. Pop up engaged. We didn't even know. You wasn't supposed to know.
Good.
If you know, you know. You don't, you know. Like I have
Yo.
people in my circle
Yeah, but no,
that will know when I'm
I got
dating
this.
seriously,
I keep-
and people who won't. Like,
Fact.
and plus, I don't want an obligation of feeling like I have to talk about the progress of my relationship with you. And some people are like, "Oh, I see you post up with him. What's going on with that? That's none of your business." So I'm a very private. I'm a very private dater. Very, very private.
What if he wants you? What if he wants you public? Like you don't post about me. You don't say nothing.
If you want to
Facts.
put a ring on it, like I'm just not. I'm not one of those people. And I don't know if it came with 40. I actually no.
Yeah.
I'm really not a hider. I
Because
just
it's like
I get it though.
I don't really post, you know what I'm saying, on social media, like just because I just don't, you know what I'm saying. I'll post sporadically, like, oh hey, I love my babe. It's, you know, just showing some appreciation, but like for the most part, I'm not. So I get it, but at the same time, you gotta pop out with a photo or something at some point.
Every once in a while.
Yeah, you know.
But
Pop
I
out
mean,
guessing.
I guess it's the
to.
people that you've dated because I've dated a person
I used
that
to
wasn't
be
like you
like
don't
a-
have to post me. And
No,
it wasn't like
no.
he had side because people, girl, he got a side person. No, he don't.
No, it's not.
It was
It's
just-
not that you. Not to say that you have to. Like, I'm just saying, like,
But that's a part of making your spouse feel special.
yeah, you know, that's just, you
Yeah.
know.
I used to be, like I said, I used to be huge on that. Like, you need to post my picture because I know
Oh, see,
whatever
no,
situation you got going on is gonna be that. I used to believe that,
got you.
and then I got some real life experience. I'm like, oh my gosh, doesn't matter if you post pictures or not.
That's true.
Fact.
Doesn't matter.
Because you could
yeah.
be posting pictures laid up, necklaces,
Cheating.
tattoos,
All that.
Cheating.
and they still
Yeah,
gonna
cheater,
do what
cheater.
they do.
I mean, and that's just one thing that I feel like now, if I was to get in a relationship with somebody, I definitely wouldn't post it because, first off,
What
if
up,
you
Poppy?
cheat on me and I'm posting your pictures, that's gonna trigger the crazy in me because now you got me out here looking stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's number one. Number two, because I've been trying to do the social media thing, and I know that there are people out in the world who view me a certain kind of way.
Yeah.
I want to keep that. And the person that I'm with, you know, that's a conversation we would need to have.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like I don't know. Like, it does it because and you know what? Another thing too, there are definitely women out there that as soon as you post your man, they're gonna be trying to hit on him, like
But
trying to talk to him.
that
Stuff like that.
goes both ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Like I
definitely-
don't know. Like I said, I can't say it's a 40 thing because I literally was like this at 35. Like it was just for me. We know what's going on between us. You know what I'm saying? Like and I have people in my past that'll do the pull up if they know somebody is there as well. And what I'm not gonna do, unless I know this thing is really like leading to marriage, is have to deal with that because the petty pull ups are real. And if we not going to the altar after this, I don't want you to have to deal with that, and I don't want to have to deal with that. And like I've asked a guy, I was dating a guy for a little bit, and I asked him, I was like, "Are you offended if I don't post you?" And he was like, "Nah, like I clearly understand that you're a very private person. Like people that I've been friends with for 10 years don't know where I live. Like I'm just super private. And he's like, I get that you're just a private person. He was like, when you ready, throw the photo. Like he was like, I'm just cool with it. Like I just get you. So for me, it's a little bit different. Some people they need to post. For me, it's just kind of like,
That's what I'm saying.
like I said, if you've been in my life for 10 years and don't know where I live, don't be surprised. Like I'm
Facts.
super private.
Dad, it's
And
been 4 years. You didn't say nothing about me?
Facts. Don't nobody know about me yet?
Dang.
but that's not the truth though. Certain people will know.
Yeah, somebody on TikTok said if you post my pic on social media, we're done. Hell no.
Oh, you cheating?
Yeah, you cheating.
That sounds mad sus to me.
You said that to the side chick a couple
Yeah,
times.
absolutely. Like, why? Why can't I post your picture?
Man, been in those situations.
Val, we only got 4 minutes left, guys. Word of inspiration for the people, I guess. Because listen,
An hour-long break. It's amazing. We topped our longest break ever.
My word of inspiration is don't settle for side chicory behavior.
Mm,
It's not good for your life. It's not good for the other person either.
no valid.
That's my words.
You got anything for the people?
You know what? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And this, stop messaging me if you're married, because I'm getting to the point where I'm about to send these messages to people. This is direct. The person know who I'm talking about.
You know what you're talking about,
Yeah.
Tyrone?
Y'all heard what she said. God dang
It's
it.
gonna be an influx of married people in your inbox.
Listen.
Try
Screenshot.
Jesus.
No.
'Cause that is
Anything with me for the people before you? Yeah, I mean,
I just have not nothing serious, but I mean, well, serious. We're starting the Move project for Strong Heart to Soul.
okay.
What that is basically exercising, dance classes, or line dancing, and maybe some Zumba in there. Some pop-up step classes starting April 5th
Sweet.
at the 66th Street Community
Really
Center.
good stuff.
So yeah, go to Strong Heart to Soul and sign up.
woo woo.
Good stuff, Kev.
Change can be scary, but it is necessary for growth and progress. Embrace the opportunities that come with change and have faith in your ability to adapt and thrive. Remember, every great accomplishment starts with a single step in a new direction. Yes.
Who? Yeah, like
Yeah.
what? Who's the author of that? Because
His name is Arthur.
Allen Iverson.
Allen Iverson.
oh my
AI.
That's funny. Oh.
Jay Shree, it's on you.
Shoot your shot.
Pow, pow.
Just shoot your shot. Don't be afraid. Shoot your shot, because
she
you
ain't gonna post
Right. She ain't gonna post you though. Shoot your shot, but she not gonna post you.
You
So
guys
keep
are
that
all
in mind.
haters at this table. No, shoot your shot. Even it's not always in a relationship. Shoot your shot in business. Shoot your shot in life. And don't be afraid of what could go wrong, because you don't know how much can go right.
Facts.
So shoot your shot. But if you find shoot your shot.
Shoot your shot.
Shoot your shot. You find you love Jesus. Hit that dunk. He said real name ninjas don't go on dates. When go to the foot of ferry? Question of the day.
We go to the foot of ferry.
No, that's a real.
Yo,
I'm
facts.
not gonna hold you because the foot is where the fairy was at.
That's-
The fairy got me married. The fairy got me married.
The marina is the
Dang.
day spot, but the foot of ferry sometimes is a makeout spot.
No, we got what you said, dog.
Yeah.
We understood.
Huh?
I said I don't live in Buffalo.
Yeah.
Oh, facts.
I never.
Okay,
About a foot, huh?
right,
I've been to the foot's
I done
ferry.
been there before.
To the ferry's foot.
I was before the concrete was the concrete.
The Perry's. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
All the things hairy. All right.
Whoa.
my God.
Wait.
This is sleep deprivation. At
If
its
I
best.
had a word, a wisdom to my men, I would just simply say you had to find a smoother approach to your delivery and execution. I get it. Be forward, be honest, it is what it is. When I see a Buick and I want to ride it, hey, how much is the cost to get in? You know, these things happen, but it's a better way to execute that task and that agenda. And part two, this whole illusion of alpha male situation. Be free. Everybody's different. Everybody's taught different, raised different, but just respect them, love on them, and let them know that it's a little kinky. Something going on with you. And you'll be all right. This is your boy Big Frank. It's Big Frank in the morning. We holla at y'all. It's going down. We'll see y'all Monday.
Later.
And soon in a new spot. Okay, it's going down. First,
Listen.
Big Frank in the morning. Let's go. Let's get it. I'll holla at y'all. Are you ready to launch your business, but you don't know where to begin? Join the Iberio Business Center online program, which serves the Finger Lakes in Rochester, New York. The business course is offered in both English and in Spanish. Take advantage of the different speakers and their expertise throughout this course. The online program includes a pitch competition, which will assist you with funding for your business. For more information, visit Iberio.org or call 716-418-4782.